Hi everyone, welcome back to Raw FPL. So in this one, it's the Game Week 10 team selection. So I'll quickly go over how I did in Game Week 9, and yeah, it was really good. Big green arrow, Salah delivering yet again, and he does look like the premium to have, maybe alongside Cole Palmer and Saka. So I'm going to talk a bit about my future plans. I have still got my wild card in my back pocket, thinking of using it Game Week 12. But yeah, let's take a look how I'm currently lining up for Game Week 10, and yeah, then we're just going to quickly go over some planning for Game Week 12 and beyond. So if you do like this one, please do drop a like and please hit subscribe if you're new, and let's jump into it. So yeah, Game Week 9 was a nice big green arrow for me. I mean, it was pretty shocking, to be fair, before this game week. I think I got, like 40 points the game week before. So Game Week 8 didn't go well at all. Game Week 9, thankfully, 73 points. So it was quite a big green arrow, up to 2.2 million. So still not where I want to be, but it was a step in the right direction. And obviously, a lot of people have used the wild card, and a lot of people have used their triple captain, whereas I've still got both. So yeah, I'm glad I saved my wild card. I'm glad I've saved my triple captain now as well. As I said, I'm thinking of wild card in Game Week 12, and I'll talk a bit about that in the next section. But yeah, Game Week 9, Henderson. It was a bit of a strange game, that one, because I had Johnson and I had Solanke, and yet again they've just failed to deliver. I don't know what's. I mean, Solanke, he's only had, I think he didn't have any shots in that game, and yeah, an XG of 0.02, and then against West Ham 0.08, against Brighton 0.0. So he's just not really getting in, many shooting positions, and he's a bit frustrating to own. But they have got good fixtures coming up. They've got Villa at home, which is fine, and then they've got Ipswich at home. Then obviously looking to wildcard. I definitely don't think I'd be buying Solanke now. I think there's so many different sort of cheaper forwards who are performing a lot better. Chris Wood, Cunha, Wissa's back now as well. So yeah, I'd probably go for one of those instead. But Solanke, if you've got him, I probably still would keep him just for the next two, and then kind of assess after that, because Ipswich at home, it could potentially go big there. And same with Johnson. He's been very underwhelming. Obviously, I brought him in there. He couldn't stop scoring, and then I bring him in, and he's now got 2 points and 1 point. So, but again, Villa and Ipswich, I'm going to hold on to him. Obviously, Son is looking like he could. I mean, I think if you got Son as well, you definitely hold on to him, because he looks like he should be back for the Villa game. But you have to wait and see what Ange says in the press conference on Friday. But it did sound pretty positive, the last press conference he had. But yeah, them two blanking, but it meant that Henderson gets 8 points. Guardiola, again, continues to tick over nicely, 9 points. And yeah, happy to have him. He's been doing really well for me, 10 points, then 9 points. His fixtures do get worse now, though, like Bournemouth, Brighton, Spurs, Liverpool, and then Forest. And even after that, like Palace, United, Villa, they're not particularly great fixtures coming up. So I don't know if I'd buy him new now, because I think there are kind of better assets to go for. Liverpool look really good. And yeah, I just think Bournemouth away is not easy. Brighton away is not easy. I mean, it's Spurs and Liverpool. So yeah, whether or not you buy new, I'll probably just go all the way down to a cheaper asset and put all that money into midfield. Like Aït-Nouri's doing really well. That their fixtures are really good. Even someone like Colwill at Chelsea, their fixtures get really good at 12. So yeah, I think I'd probably just go straight down to some like a 4.5, 4.6 million defender. And then Lewis, just brought him in really for that Southampton game, because as I said, the fixtures aren't great now. And luckily he got the clean sheet. So yeah, I'm happy to have him for now, but I think Game Week 12, he'll be gone. Same with Guardiola as well, probably. And then Mazraoui, he played number 10 midweek, which was a bit strange. And obviously they've now got a new manager, or they will have a new manager soon. Obviously, Ten Hag's been sacked, so it'll be interesting to see where he plays. But again, I'll probably just wait and see. I wouldn't buy him now, but the fixtures from 11, obviously they might have a new manager there, so he could be one to watch. He could even be deployed as like a wing back. So yeah, I'm going to keep him. But again, if you've not got like Aït-Nouri or Colwill, I'd probably just go there. And then into midfield, and Mbeumo, yeah, he did really well for me. Two nice goals. One of them was a cross, which ended up being a goal. And then obviously one was a penalty. But that's why it's so good, 90 minutes on penalties. And yeah, he's just been so consistent. Really good fixture as well. So if you've not got Mbeumo, I would, just get him in. He's such good value. So yeah, 15 points. As I said, Johnson, Solanke both blanking, Smith Rowe with the assist, and then Salah, he has been pretty good for me. Glad I stuck with him. 10 points, 12 points against Chelsea. And then these fixtures here look pretty good. Brighton at home. I do think he's probably a captain shout if you've got him. And I'm probably looking to captain him as well. And then Villa and Southampton. So yeah, Salah's quite a good one to pick up if you've not got him, but obviously he is quite expensive. I mean, Haaland, 1 goal. If you triple captain him, yeah, you're probably a bit unlucky. I think he got like over 2 at XG 2.33. So he did miss a lot of chances, and he's got Bournemouth and Brighton next. There is an argument to get rid of him up until probably about game week 18, because these fixtures here just aren't brilliant. Bournemouth, Brighton, Spurs, Liverpool, Forest, Palace, Man United, Villa. Like, they're not, I mean, Haaland can get a brace or a hat trick against anyone, but still, they're not the best fixtures. I'm not saying that Haaland's a terrible pick, because he's not, but you can spread that money around. And when the premium midfielders like Palmer scored, Saka scored, Salah scored, when they're all doing well, obviously you need that money. So I am tempted to try and, with my wild card, get rid of Haaland and have sort of a 3 premium midfield. So yeah, I'm debating that, which I'll talk about in the next section. And then it's Havertz as well. Blanking, as I said, I was debating getting rid of him. I actually got rid of Gabriel. And again, I think Newcastle, Chelsea, not easy games, neither is Forest, but then the fixtures get really good. So yeah, let's just talk about how I'm going to I think I'm going to get all these premium midfielders in, but that's kind of the plan. But yeah, I'll just talk about game week 10 and how the team's shaping up for that. So moving on to game week 10 then, and this is how the team is currently looking. I've got 1 free transfer, because obviously I used 2 last week, and I've got 0.5 in the bank. So I could potentially get rid of Solanke. I could potentially upgrade Mazraoui, but I just think it looks fine. It's quite a good team, and I'm thinking I want to try and roll the transfer, just so when I play the wild card, I've got quite a few to play with. So starting goal, Henderson, Wolves away, on the back of a clean sheet as well. So yeah, hopefully he can get a clean sheet. I'm not really expecting one, because Wolves, I think they are actually okay attacking. So yeah, Henderson, just happy to play him and see what happens. There's not many keepers that I really want. Even like Raya's not been performing. Maybe Sanchez at Chelsea, because his fixtures get really good. But even there, they're not. They're playing Man United away, so I'm not expecting a clean sheet. And then they've got Arsenal, so you want to jump on the Chelsea players really at game week 12, which is what I'll probably be doing as well. So yeah, Henderson in net, and then Guardiola and Lewis, the double in Man City. Again, Bournemouth away, it's a tricky fixture, so I'm not really expecting any clean sheets there, but it's definitely a possibility. Man City, they still are one of the best defences in the league, probably behind Liverpool and Arsenal. But yeah, I'm just, as I said, not many defenders are really doing too well. So I don't think I'd actually buy Man City players now. I really did it for that Southampton game. So yeah, double Man City defence, and then Mazraoui. I probably will play, if there's any kind of doubts, I'll just play fast. I might even play just fast like that, because Ipswich away, quite a nice fixture, and Mazraoui against Chelsea, I'm not really expecting a clean sheet. So I'll probably have that as the back 3, fast, and the double up with Man City defenders, Guardiola and Lewis. In midfield, I think I will captain Mo Salah. He's just looked really good, and Haaland, obviously, without Rodri, without De Bruyne, he's not firing at full cylinders. And yeah, just like Salah at home, I think Bournemouth's a harder fixture. The Liverpool-Brighton game should be quite open, so yeah, I'm expecting goals there. So Salah captain, Smith Rowe, fine to play in against Brentford, obviously a home game as well. And Brentford, they've been doing good attacking wise, but defensively they're just letting goals in left, right, and centre. So more than happy to play Smith Rowe there. Johnson and Solanke, we'll try again with the Spurs double attack. I mean, it's at home and they do attack really well. I just hope they can actually do something, because they've been terrible for me since I've been brought them in. And yeah, again, I think if you got Son, it looks like he's going to be okay for the Villa game. So I'd probably just definitely wait till the press conference. If there is any doubt that he's going to start or anything, I probably would just look to get Palmer in, because you're holding Son for these fixtures now. I mean, it depends what he says. If he's going to be back for Ipswich, then and you've got a decent bench, you can obviously cover him. But if there's any doubts that he's going to miss this Ipswich game, it's like, why are you holding him, really? I'd probably just look to get Palmer, because he could definitely do something against Man United, and then it's Arsenal, which is a tough fixture, but then it's Leicester, Villa, Southampton. And, after this, the games are just absolutely... Look at all this green here. You definitely want Palmer from game week 12. So you might as well just get him in early. If Son is a doubt. If he's not a doubt and he's fine, then just keep him. I mean, you can just make the switch in game week 12. But yeah, so that's the double Spurs. And Mbeumo, again, if you've not got him, he just offers such good value. And these fixtures, again, absolutely fine. On penalties, 90 minutes. And, we saw what we can do last game week. So if you've got like an Eze or someone like that, I think the switch to Mbeumo makes a lot of sense. And then Haaland, as I said, it's probably going to be my vice captain, just because, we know what he can do. He can get a brace in the game. Bournemouth, it's not the best for a defender, but for an attacker, I think he's fine. And he still probably is the best asset in the game. It's just he's so expensive, so it might be worth moving those funds around. And then Havertz, Newcastle away. Again, I'm happy to play him, but I think there are better strikers out there, especially for the value as well. You've got like Welbeck, you've got Cunha, you've got Chris Wood. But again, I'm not going to waste a transfer on that, because Havertz, fine to play him. He's 90 minutes. I think if Saka's not on the pitch, obviously Odegaard's out still. He probably will be next in line for penalties as well. But Saka, he should be fine. So, but yeah, that's probably how I'm going to play it. Mazraoui will be first on the bench, and then I've got Winks as well. So yeah, that's the team there. As I said, I think game week 12, I'm going to play my wild card, and it's just whether or not I sell Haaland and spread it around. But I'll do a video on the wild card team a bit later on. So yeah, that's the kind of thoughts. Get to game week 12, do the wild card, and then see how we go on. So yeah, let me know what you change. If you did like this one, please do drop a like, and please hit subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you again after the deadline. So best of luck. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Cheers.